Chris.
And we are at Talladega.
BLOKESWORLD. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Oh!
He's there, inside. There's one right behind you. So I threw my front, he's there. He's on him now. So one back. 3 wide behind, still outside tight. Still 4 leaders running 49 flats, dicing up there. Doing fine. The 4 other cars are just coming off a forward now.
Come on, baby, take off the dress. I got you in my sideways plans. You're dressed to kill, and I'm impressed your dress in your Sunday best.
Welcome to BLOKESWORLD, baby. We're in Talladega! Yeah!
Well, while the pace car's out, let's head back to Central Queensland for the Bulls, Bikes, Buggies and Bands. We'll see you in a minute when we're back to race speed.
Take a look at your face. Nothing wrong with you. Take a look at this place. Everything is in your hands. Won't you stop and smell the flowers? Give in to all this grace. I see sad faces everywhere. So much that we demand. You got it, I want it. I don't stop and think about the consequences. You have it, I need it. Won't you get yourself right out of my way? Get out of my way.
Well, it's halfway through the day. We're having an absolutely fantastic time here at the Central Queensland Bikes, Bulls, Buggies and Bands. Thought right now we'd come and sit in the shade, have a chat to Cambo. You've had a big morning out in the mud run, with the mud trial boys, eh?
Yeah, that was quite unexpected, Ado. Went out in a couple of trucks. First one was Ty's, President's truck with the two-wheel drive with the big chains on the back of it.
Yep.
I didn't really know what to expect when we went out, and we headed off. It was like driving a truck. He had gear levers everywhere and gearbox splitters, and we got around the first corner and then flat out through this huge bog hole. Thought, oh, I didn't know what, it was like you'd just been thrown underwater, you know?
Yeah, awesome.
And we come to a sudden halt. Number one broken down, broke her in the big dam, you know. Dam was big enough to have barramundis in it. Well, when we landed in the bog hole, dudes come from everywhere, big John Deere tractor. Someone has to hop in the dirt and hook the chain up, and there was no shortage of helpers there. They all seem to be, chop each other out. Anything breaks, everyone's got a spare part for everything, you know. It's fantastic.
And then came the talk of the curse, the Cambo curse, because then you went out for another ride.
Same thing, except it had a 4-speed automatic in it, big V8. Flat out down the first straight, round the first corner into the mud hole. We hit it that hard, it blew the bonnet off it. We were covered in water, nearly drowning, and same thing again, she was broken down. Back to John Deere to come and tow us out, so all of a sudden I was bad luck charmed to hop in those mud buggies, eh?
And then you did the straight up drags in the Falcon Hell, eh?
The Falcon Hell, yeah. The Falcon Hell against the Great Northern Ute. Yeah, we won 2 races out of 2 in that. That was pretty good. That was quite enjoyable going in that. Yeah, after the drags, they've got like a couple of minute course, you know, with mud holes here and there everywhere, and they all line up and do a 10-minute bash. The the people who have the least help. You get penalised if you get towed or if you get bogged, and it's whoever does the most laps wins that in 10 minutes.
So the bog hole in your race, it seemed to be a real meeting point of all the cars, eh?
The first lap we went around there's one car stuck in front of us, and we're stuck in there, then another car's stuck in behind us. 50% of the field was out in the first big bog hole, but once again, first in, best dressed. The tractor comes, tows him out. Being the passenger, the nav man, I had to jump out in the mud, hook up the chain to the tractor, get towed out. Meanwhile, the racing's still going on. It was just this bog hole was being avoided. So every lap after that, we avoided the bog hole and completed some really good, enjoyable laps.
Awesome, and it was a pretty furious race, wasn't it? Because you guys were pinging it through that loose green stuff, eh?
Mate, they don't mind rubbing panels in that. That's why you can see all the cars have got dints over them. But once again, they're all mates just having a ball together, you know. Yeah, once everyone had been stuck in that bog hole, they were pretty well quickly smart onto it. Just a gentleman's agreement. Everyone goes around the outside of the bog hole and straight back onto the track. So there's no chopping and cheating anywhere. It's all, yeah.
So they're pretty raw inside. There's no fancy bits. Things are covered up so nothing leaks.
No, we definitely don't have an air conditioner, no windows. There's huge holes drilled in the floor. But what I did notice was all the electrics in them, everything is either in a plastic box sealed, or there's heaps of plastic bags covering every bit of electrical equipment in the car, you know. It's pretty strange to see, you know.
So that's enough of the mud. How about we head up in the back paddock, eh, and go check out the buggies?
Back with more BLOKESWORLD after the break. Go Logie!
All right, viewers, that's all we can fit in tonight's episode. We've had an absolute cracking time here at the Alabama 500 at Talladega Speedway. The winner was Joey Logano, and we've been talking about Southern hospitality. We've just made our way back to the van. Go and check this out. Everyone in the South knows that we're not going to drive home. We're staying here tonight. So they're dropping over beer. We've got half a case of Bush. And check this out, I just found a bag of jelly shots dumped at our camper van. And the race just finished, so I don't know what else they're bringing. And it's like the gift that keeps giving.
Donut lady.
What's coming up next?
Donuts, the glazed donuts, and chocolate iced donuts.
Southern hospitality, it's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, that's all we can fit in tonight's episode. Make sure you're watching next week. I'm getting my voice back. We're leaving these campgrounds and we're making our way to Memphis and Nashville. Till then, be nice to one another. See you next week for more BLOKESWORLD. See you next week!
I remember that when the orange thing came really close. Yeah.
And we're on
and we're on the hill and went, see? He doesn't flinch, our cameraman, and they're all clapping going, that's how you know you got a good one.
So when your ass is hanging out of a patient gown, think of me. I did it. It's my fault.
Well, there's a pretty picture.